The market is shifting again, but this time it's shifting in a good way. Interest rates just dipped. Buyers are waking up, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the sales started climbing again. Hey, it's Belle. Let's talk about what actually happened in Calgary's real estate market this October. So here's the interesting part. For the first time in a couple of months, inventory actually eased instead of rising. Now, why is that? We had fewer new listings come to the market and a little bump in sales. Now, those two things together brought us just over 6,000 active listings and just under 2,000 sales, which pulled our months of supply back down to 3.5 months after it spiked to 4 months in September, which is really good news for sellers. Now, it may not sound dramatic, but trust me, that shift really matters. And here's the breakdown. Now, apartments and row homes still have most supply sitting on the market, which means that buyers have more options and more breathing room. Now, detached and semi-detached homes are holding steady and staying balanced, not overheated, but not struggling either. And year to date, Calgary has seen just over 20,000 sales. Yes, that is about 16% lower than last year, but totally normal when you zoom out and look at the long-term trends. Now, most of the slowdown is happening in, no surprise here, row and apartment segments. And a big factor, the rental supply has finally improved. Rents have eased, and that has taken some pressure off the entry-level buyer pool. And that's also why those two property types now have record high inventory levels for October, and that excess supply is definitely tugging on prices. Now, by the end of October, the benchmark price across all property types came to $586,000, nearly 1% lower than last month and just over 4% lower year over year. And again, the heaviest adjustments are coming from row homes, down 6% from last year, and apartments, which is down 7% from last year. Now, here's what I'm seeing every day. The minute the interest rate drops again, buyer activity starts stirring. Showings pick up, inquiries increase, people start exploring their options again, and if we get another interest rate cut, even more movement. So a little breather in the market right now could be temporary. Buyers may not stay on the sidelines for very long. So whether you're thinking about buying, selling, or just trying to figure out how these changes might impact your situation, let's talk. These opportunities are very real. They just look different depending on your price point and your timing. This is Belle Joshi with Joshi & Co., building quality relationships one relationship at a time.